All right, good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Pangele Oruta Stadium in Abakaliki, the capital of Ebonyi State. Of course, today being the 8th of May 2026 is the match day 5 encounter involving Jaguar Football Club and Udi Stars. Of course, the team from Anambra. Well, Udi Stars will be playing from left to right from my sitting position, and Jaguar will be playing from right to left. Udi Stars cladded in all white jersey from top to pant and of course to socks. White Jaguar of course are in their traditional light green top and shorts to go with, and of course with orange socks. Where we are having the pre-match formalities as it stands, and of course I'll be taking you through the lineup of the various teams. Well, the Udi Stars of course have played 4 matches prior to this encounter, which will be their 5th game, and they have 1 win, 2 draws and 1 loss, which places them 8th on the nationwide league on Pangele Stadium Center. Of course, when it comes to the log right there, and Jaguar, of course, 3 wins prior to their last match against Abakaliki FC that degenerated into fracas, and at the end of the day, we saw Jaguar awarded 3 points and 3 goals, and that means a pristinely clean run as far as this competition is concerned, with 12 points stemming from 4 wins, and of course, a win today seals their qualification to the most important league in the world, known as the Nigerian National League. Of course, for Udi Stars, the guys dressed in all white. We have Omar Ebube donning the jersey number 12 in goal. John Osomto donning the jersey number 13. Carlo David donning the jersey number 5. Onye Junwa Sunday donning the jersey number 17. Abo Tochukwu donning the jersey number 10, number 2. Jersey number 10 is Onye Jiaka Chinonso. Jersey number 6 is Annie Miracle. Jersey number 8 is Okafo Chinecherem. Of course, jersey number 8 is Iweze Chinedu. Jersey number 11 is Ugo Martins, and jersey number 9 is Achuago Emmanuel. And that is the team list for Udi Stars. And for Jaguar, we have Eze Daniel in goal for them, the ever so reliable goalkeeper, safest of hands for Jaguar Football Club. Of course, you have Eze Patrick and Lubem Jude in the defense, together with Joshua Marcos. When Matthew Sunday comes into the lineup, of course, about Kelvin donning the jersey number 36, Aha Chinedu donning the jersey number 14, the ever so reliant defender for Jaguar, who is a utility player, can play in the midfield, and of course can also play in the defensive setup. You have Captain Fantastic Ekunife Michael, Emenike Favor donning the jersey number 8, Okechukwu Success donning the jersey number 7, and you have Kichime Peter donning the jersey number 27, the left back who has taken that position from Julius Innocent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I assure you is that we are going to be treated to the best of football as far as this game is concerned, because Jaguar would want to continue on that very exceptional run of form they've had as far as this competition is concerned, one that has seen them be able to obliterate oppositions and of course do very well in order to get to the point where they are. Of course, the promised land is in sight, and a win today will see them crossing the River Jordan and of course stepping into the Canaan land, a land flowing with milk and honey. And of course, this is metaphorically speaking about the Nigerian National League. Well, pre-match formality is currently ongoing as both teams have taken shape. Jaguar playing from left to right from my sitting position, and Udi Stars playing from right to left, hoping that everything goes well for them as far as this game is concerned. They've not actually been able to get a competition that they so much desire, but then this is another shot, another chance at redemption. Question is, can they be able to take it over this vociferous Jaguar team that are prowling like the White Cats? Well, the referee trying to ensure that both goalkeepers and his assistants are ready, and ladies and gentlemen, we are up and running. Udi starts coming forward. Of course, that attack was truncated by Joshua Marcos, as we see Lubem Jude Take it in. Joshua Marcos has two players coming before him, but then those players have been flagged offside. Of course, Ugu Martins and Achagu Emmanuel. Well, Jaguar will hope to kickstart things quite calmly. The last time we saw them desperately and of course under pressure in the game against Abakaliki, of which they were almost nicking a draw until the issues happened. Of course, Matthew Sunday puts his head to that one, but of course is a goal for them so early in this game before the 50 minutes can see tensions doused. Michael does that. Where he goes for Jaguar success and does it! But then the IR1 raises his hand, says it's an offside, and they can't believe it. Beautifully done here by Ekwinife Michael, looking for Jaguar success, who unfortunately tucks it into goal, but then the referee says it's an offside. Well, of course, Jaguar back to where they've started on. Ebube clears. Jaguar coming forward. It is Anthony. Kick to Jaguar. Chinedu or Chinedu, whichever one, based on semantics and pronunciation. Takes it long into the box. The goalkeeper comes out and he gathers that one. Ebube takes it long now. It's time for Woody Stars to turn defense into attack. Where's that? Not entirely, because Matthew keeps the ball still in play. Success takes it long straight into the hands of Ebube. Of course, that ball ricochets off the feet of Carlo David for Woody Stars. The referee calls that one back. Of course, smart, the referee. The NPFL referee, through one who is very much vast and knowledgeable about the game. We've seen him blow as far as a lot of games in the Nigerian Premier Football League is concerned. Well, the goalkeeper wasted time and then he's been given as an indirect free kick in favor of Jaguar. Can they be able to make something out of nothing here? I can spot 5 players in the box. Takes it, but it's long to Sunday, who tries to bring it in, but then Woody Stars clear the line. Jaguar players who need to do more when it comes to communication. We've seen 3 players hustle for one ball. That can be counterproductive if you have an attacking side up on your heels. Chinedu. Well, he sees Kichinime Peter, who sees success, who tries to feint a shot, but then blocked it there. They are going back to where it started, but then he's an offside. Rightly seen. Well, we've seen Kichime Peter, who is playing in a very surprising position. He is leading the attack together with Okechukwu Success. 2 times he's been called into action, 2 times he's been able to show himself. And we are hoping to see him get a goal. Of course, he has a goal in this tournament already. And of course, an assist. Kichime Peter is a throw-in in favor of Jaguar. Looks like it's Anthony. I beg your pardon, Matthew Sunday. That will be taking this one. Nine minutes of action. Free kick to Jaguar. Free kick to, they're still with the ball. Takes it long. Ebubele puts his hand to that. What a beautiful save. Point blank. back save, beautifully done there. Reminiscent of what you see David Raya do for Arsenal. Well, 3 beautiful saves for Ebube. Omar for Udi Stars. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, I say again. Jaguar has been threatening Udi Stars defense, and of course the goalkeeper tries have been called into action. Tries, he has been able to do something. They have a corner now, Jaguar. Well, that one is wayward. And Udi Stars can at least give a sigh of relief as they start a restart. Okechukwu success putting his head to that, but it does not trouble anyone really. 10 minutes of action, and we might say that the game has really come to life, because our player majestically walking down to get the ball. Remember, it's the nationwide League One game at the Pa Ngele Ruta Stadium in Ebonyi State, Abakaliki. Of course, a state known as the Salt Nation. It's a game involving Jaguar and Udi Stars, or Udi Stars and Jaguar, depending on which one you feel is best for you. Ebube lobs it in towards Jaguar's half, but being contested. Jaguar clears. Is a Patrick. Joshua Marcos is a clears, looking for a Minike favor. Is a throw for Jaguar. Well, they've been pretty comfortable on the ball in the last 6 minutes. One that has seen them call the goalkeeper into action, and another that has seen them get a goal that was ruled out for offside. And we've seen success try long range shots. I don't know how much we keep doing that, but the question is, can it be able to yield any dividend for the Stars? I beg your pardon for Jaguar. Throwing, free kick. I beg your pardon to Jaguar. Of course, Joshua Marcos brought down there by Chinedu Nweze. Jaguar needs a win in this game to all but seal their qualification to the Nigerian National League, the NNL. They fought like the prowling white cats they are over every opposition, on field, off field, wherever and whenever. Contest and Eminike favor finally brings the man down. The referee says it's a free kick, rightly so. But the referee smart is issuing a last warning to the Stars defender. I'm not sure what he's actually telling him, but I'm sure he's revolving around time wasting and trying to be a little bit tricky with the ball. Chance! Whiskers from goal. Of course, that came from Ugo Martins. It's not entirely cleared. Udi Martins player Sunday. Jaguar trying to clear. It's a throw-in. Throw-in to Udi Stars. In Jaguar's own half. Sunday takes it. Foul throw. The referee says continue. As Daniel brings it in for Kichinime. About Kelvin. Beautifully done there. Chinedu. Contest of some sort. Free kick to Jaguar from Lubem Jude. Straight into the hands of Ebube. Jaguar will have to do so much more, keep the ball on the ground and see if they can be able to use their wings like we've seen them do in previous games that has gotten them results. Of course, Lubem Jude was there to clear. Throwing to Jaguar. Well, it is to the Stars. They take it from the far left. But Kelvin clears out line. Not entirely out. Well, Chinedu decides to go back looking for... Is it Patrick? Who lobs it in? But then not entirely out of danger. Is it Patrick? To Chinedu. Chinedu goes long now. It's success with Ebube to beat. He couldn't get through. The boy still within range. And it's a goal for Jaguar. The first opener in the 16th minute. Beautifully done. In the 16th minute, they go up ahead after asking so many questions. Go for Jaguar. Okay, Chugu success. Gets another goal. He's second in this tournament. Of course, we saw the goalkeeper, Okechukwu, I beg your pardon, Ebube, go down, still holding the leg of success. But then we saw him rise like a Trojan horse, and he finally converts. And then Jaguar are up ahead. It is Jaguar 1, Udi Stars nil. Okay, Chukwu success with the goal in the 16th minute. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back right where we want it to be. Okay, Chukwu success again. Chance. He's straight into the hands of Ebube. Abba Kelvin truncates that attack. He's called back into action straight to Chinedu. Chinedu rises highest. Eminike favor. And of course, Eminike favor. I beg your pardon, Chinedu. With this free kick. It goes in again. Another opportunity, but then the defender rises highest. But then the boys still with success. I beg your pardon, Amma Kelvin, who does his shots, looking for success, couldn't. Success, Eminike favor. Looking for Matthew Sunday, but then the boy is out for a throw. It's a throw into the Stars. Boys out for another throw. To the Stars. Well, these two Jaguar right now. And it's Matthew Sunday who will be taking that throw. Sonny takes it long, looking for Chinedu, couldn't get to him. Emenike Favor finds Eze Patrick, who decides to go back to Eze Daniel. From one king to another, who lobs it up to no one in particular, but then the boy is also back and is an offside. An offside with the Stars. The defenders of Jaguar will have to be very, very careful. Miscued chances, opportunities can result in a problem. Jude takes it long. Well, he was looking for Sunday, couldn't get to him, but Sunday decides to get the ball himself. Going forward now, Sis Kichinime, Sunday, Kichinime trying to wriggle their way out. Is it throwing? Chinedu, well, he does well to get the ball, but then the referee blows that it was a foul. On Iweze. Kishinime rushing towards the goalkeeper Ebube, and have viewed their fruit because they have the ball now. Success when he didn't look before making that pass, looking for Emenike favor. Joshua Marcos misses that. Of course, is a corner.
Give on life na him. Sorry.
Corner to the Stars.
So, imam ne post maka network some gas some other 74 minutes.
Okay, game changer.
And game changers follow their first goal.
Odi
Their first goal was
to take their corner now.
penalty. Hold on.
Well, Jaguar clears. It's a Patrick clears. It's not entirely out of danger, but then it's now
Which is the last goal.
not dangerous for Jaguar, as is it Daniel has the goal kick, and Jaguar has the goal kick too.
Game changer again.
When games, I don't take control.
Daniel takes it shots, looking for Chinedu. Chinedu sees success, finesse of passes there. Oh, that was beautifully done. A long shot by Okechukwu, but then Emenike Favor had the ball hitting his hand. The referee spots that. Eagle-eyed referee smart. And it's a free kick for UD Stars. Chinedu. He has been a Trojan horse, the rock of Gibraltar for this team. Gives it to Success. Of course, Abba Kelvin dashing down where he was brought down. A free kick in favor of Jaguar. But the referee is going to have a word with that player. He decides to let him off the hooks this time. Our Kelvin is told to stand up by the referee. He's got his free kick, and we wait to see whether that will be one that will be beneficial to his team. The 10 yards given.
Game changer score, he last goal.
But Kevin takes it in to who, no one in particular. As Ekunife Michael was still trying to get himself ready, as the ball was still bouncing, I beg your pardon. It's a Patrick, clears. Sunday keeps it in. Oh, Jaguar trying to go forward, but then he's out for a throw.
Great achiever like Kamara.
Throw into the Stars.
The game changer. Sorry, you're a great achiever.
Matthews only saw the ball.
Achiever now.
It stars coming forward right now. Joshua Marcus looking for, and they break away. Emenike favor. Ekunife Michael, I don't know what he was thinking of doing, but whatever it was, they are with the ball right now. About Kelvin. Ekunife Michael decides to go back, and then it's a free kick in their favor. Chinedu to take the free kick. The Success is conversing with that man donning the jersey number 10, Chinonso. As you see, the mate is being called into action. The player is down on the turf. That looks like Marcus Joshua. Just to confirm. On his feet. The free kick in who the Stars have will now be played. Where the player is limping off, and that seems to be is a Patrick. Chinedu takes it in. Well, it's cleared by UD Stars. Free kick to UD Stars. Ball coming towards Chinonso. Squares placed in, but then couldn't get to Ugo Martins nor Achogo Emmanuel. Goal kick to Jaguar. 32 minutes played on the clock. Jaguar are leading with the Stars by a goal to nothing. Right here at the Bangele Oruta Stadium in Abakaliki, the capital of Ebonyi State, the salt of the nation, the nationwide League One Match Day 5 encounter. One that if Jaguar at the end of the day wins, sees them qualifying automatically to the Nigerian National League. Chinedu. How about Kelvin? Tries to stick out his leg, but then that player on rushing does well to get the ball off him. The Stars doing their very best to see if they can be able to nick out something. Kichime sees Emenike favor. Who sees Success? Success brings it down, gives it to Jinga Ekunife Michael, who has Abba rushing towards him. He finds Abba, who keeps the ball. Opportunity to square play. He does it, but takes his shots. The attack has been truncated, and the Stars Martins trying to outwit Chinedu, doesn't do that, but then wins himself a foul. This one will be taken by Chinecherem Okafo. Takes it in. The referee spots an infringement where that's an offside. An offside in favor of Jaguar. They can heave a sigh of relief. Daniel. To beat one. Our Kelvin tries to clear. Oh, is that Kichinime? Well, he tries to feint dribble, but then couldn't get that done. That would have been beautiful because he has the Kechuku success on his left. Joshua Marcos straight to the hands over. It's a Daniel point blank save. And of course, Shinedu couldn't spill. Kichinime. Success. Chance. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. 36 minutes of action. Oh my God. Success gives a worthy of a goal. That is a worthy of a goal. Okay, Chukwu success. Jersey number 7. He's second on the afternoon, and of course, the second for Jaguar. 4 goals in this competition for Kechuku success. That is amazing. Nothing short of phenomenal. What a worthy of a goal. Champions League standard. Take a bow, Kechuku success. Beautifully done right there. And Jaguar are 2 goals up. Of course, Jaguar leading by 2 goals to nothing. And with the Stars, Tessie Long. Well, it's a goal kick, and we see the goalkeeper is Daniel is down. Might be requiring medical attention. Where the keeper is Daniel is requiring medical attention. With the Stars coming forward. Well, has a chance. Of course, Chinechere, but then the boy is out for a goal kick. Beautifully out contest. Chance, and the Stars get one back. They finally pull one back in the 40th minute. Ebube to take it long. Ebube to take it long. It will be takes it long into Jaguars half. Opportunity where it is inches away. And of course, Jaguar has the goal kick. Just long.
Why not?
Chinedu. Libemju takes it out. Sunday, ball is out. They still have the ball. Well, the referee calls that one back. It's a Patrick clearing his lines very well. For 5 minutes on the clock, we wait to see what the additional moments will be. Another opportunity, tries to take it long, but it's safe into the hands of Easy Daniel. Kichuku Success is running towards the ball, but then it's some sort of a problem. Easy Daniel is called into action. Ball to Matthew Sunday, but then it's out for a throw in favor of UD Stars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Halftime. It is Jaguar 2, UD Stars 1. We'll be back for the second, for the 45 minutes, or the second half as far as this game is concerned. I wait to see what the result will be at the end of 90 minutes. Don't go nowhere. I'm still the sports pastor, El Chijo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second half of this interesting encounter involving Jaguar Football Club and Udi Stars Football Club. Jaguar leading by 2-1. Of course, the first goal we saw it in the 8th minute, the second in the 36th minute, and of course we also saw Udi Stars getting back with a goal in the 36th, I beg your pardon, in the 40th minute. And of course with that, Jaguar, well, maybe we can say that they've crossed the Red Sea, but then a win over Udi Stars will see them crossing the River Jordan, of course finding their way into the promised land, and that is talking about the NNL. Okechukwu Success being the hero of the night with 2 beautiful goals to his name, and of course he'll be hoping to add to his tally as far as this game is concerned, as we are about to get things restarted at the Pangele Stadium in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Ladies and gentlemen, we are up and about, and Jaguar now playing from right to left from my sitting position. Of course, they are clad in the green top and pants to go with and orange socks, while Udi Stars are clad in all white, just like the Los Merengues, Real Madrid. But they've not been able to show any very exciting and exhilarating performance as far as this game is concerned. But notwithstanding, football is like biscuits. You wouldn't know where it will crack. Jaguar will be hoping to better this goal, because Udi Stars look like a team that can haunt you when you least expect it. They have a free kick, and that was committed by captain of the Jaguar side, Jinga Ekunife Michael. Ebube, the goalkeeper of Udi Stars, has been quite instrumental to ensuring that they've not conceded more goals than they actually have as it stands. Takes it long. Patrick is there. Well, he tries to put his leg to it, he couldn't get that, but Joshua Marcus does, and he's been fouled, and he's a foul in favor of Jaguar. Lubim Jude, of course, will be taking that one. He has always been coming forward when it comes to the kicks for Jaguar. Emenike Favor, the diminutive player who is always in the action. Sunday, and of course I couldn't get that. Abba Kelvin has Okechukwu Success come running his forward, and of course the star player has gotten a free kick in his favor. Takes it long. Sunday, he has Kichinime Peter marking for him. Kichinime is brought down, stands up immediately. He has a never say die spirit, Kichinime. And the boy is out because the players can rest. Talking about Patrick. The ball looking for Kichinime, but couldn't get to him. The ball rather falls towards Ebube. Ebube changes the trajectory of the game, but then he has Abba Kelvin running down, and then the ball is out for a goal kick in favor of Jaguar, who of course we can also give credit to for their defensive work. In 5 matches, they've only conceded 2 goals, minus the one that was given to them, the penalty they conceded against Ebonyi United Feeders, which of course we know that game has been overturned by the league body due to crowd violence and encroachment. The referee blows, rightly so. Emenike Favor committing the Stars team. A free kick, and it's Aha Chinedu that will be getting this one. He'll be taking the free kick, shot straight into the box. I couldn't get too long to actually trouble anyone. A 2-2 beat 1 situation. Jaguar still standing tall, twice as tall. Of course, reminiscent of the popular album by Burna Boy. Standing twice as tall. And talking about Burna, he will be performing the opening game of the FIFA World Cup that will be taking place in the United States of America, co-hosted by Canada and Mexico. Of course, yesterday they released the official World Cup team song, Burna Boy and Shakira. You need to go listen to that one. That was not entirely a very good back pass from Joshua Marcos, but then that can be overlooked. And the Jaguar coaching team is telling these boys you don't need to sleep, because in football, 2-goal lead is not entirely a very good one, especially when you have your opponent getting one back. The referee blows. Emenike Favor has been in the eye of the storm a couple of times, and he's been getting advantages when it comes to the blows in his favor. Matthew Sunday, Ekunife Michael, Joshua Marcos, Michael has Sunday, decides to go to Kichinime, wants to go, he's fouled. The referee says continue play. Woo! That was a dangerous one by Ekunife Michael. He calls that one back. A player is down on the turf. The players are not entirely happy as the captain, David, is having a chat with the referee. The referee calls the ball back. Ebube to take the free kick. Ebube takes it long. Jaguar clears. Chinedu. Ekunife Michael. Well, he displaces two people straight to the hands of Eze Daniel, who decides to go long. Joshua Marcos behind, ensuring that player doesn't get way past him. The throw will be made by Matthew Sunday for Jaguar. Matthew wants to go long, probably looking for Kishinime. Couldn't get to him, but then he gets to Emenike Favor, who finally gets to success. Kishinime is there, success! Shoots, but then straight into the hands of Ebube. The ball is out for another throw in favor of Jaguar in their own half right now. I need to be Abba Kelvin to take that one. That throw is taken now. Foul in favor of Jaguar. Players can be very tricky with a shout, with their stunts and everything. That is Kelvin. He tries to take him when he didn't the first time, but he does the second time. Still with the ball, not giving any chance whatsoever. Passes, but then Chinedu Where Matthew Sunday saw that try to volley in. He has Joshua Marcus, who takes his shots. Sees success. Success dashing down. The boy is out for a throw-in. Matthew Sunday will be taking that one. Emily Kifevo. Siskishinime. Chinedu. Chinedu is fouled. It's a free kick. Jinga Ekunife Michael will be taking that one. Ekunife Michael takes it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Beautifully done there by Eze Patrick. Beautifully done there to clear his lines. Chinedu. Boy is out for a throw for Udi Stars. Udi Stars still has another throw to make right here. Throw into Jaguar. Abba to take that one. Lubem Jude takes it long. Success is dashing down. Can he be able to cover to get that one? But the defender is not giving him any moment's rest. Decides to go for a throw rather than having the ball go towards corner. The Stars are doing all the rushing because they know that they are behind. But a 2-1 lead can be very, very dicey. Very suspicious too. Jaguar will have to probably better this one. Another goal. We definitely take this one off the hands of UD Stars. But so far so good. Jaguar has not threatened the goalkeeper Ibube in this second half. Maybe they're okay with a 2-goal lead. That is one that is very dicey. Tessie long into the box. Ibube comes out to parry that one out. Another throw-in. And this time around, it will be Abba Kelvin to take the throw. Success does that beautifully well, but then everybody sees that. Beautifully done there to clear that line immediately, Abba Kelvin. True.
Because of this mobile.
Free kick to the Stars. Oh my, that would have been a beautiful situation by Jaguar to make it 3. Beautifully done there to split open that defense. A player is down on the top. That looks like Ekunife Michael. No, that's not Ekunife Michael. I'll confirm that shortly. The player is back on his feet. And that looks like Abba Kelvin. Jaguar getting back into defensive duties. They attack like a pack of wolves, they defend like a pack of wolves. Matthew Sunday rises highest to put his head to that one. Joshua Marcos, beautifully done there. Looking for a Emenike favor. Has him, but then also has Ebube taking the ball high in the air. Ebube lobs it out two into the field. Beautifully done there by Eze Patrick. Chinedu. Emenike favor tries to bring it down. Sends back on top. Ekunife Michael. See success. Does the third one! Oh my goodness! 61 minutes! Success gets his hat-trick! 61 minutes, okay, Chukwu's Success gets his hat-trick to put this one way beyond the hands of the Stars. Oh my goodness! He has been successful when it comes to doing his work. 1, 2, 3 goals for Okechukwu Success. One that he will be proud about. A game that he will be happy about. And he has darkened the Stars of Udi. Jaguar 3, Udi Stars 1. Being the diamonds of this team, shining bright like a million stars.
One more, guys.
And I'm sure he also want to get more, and maybe Jaguar can heave a sigh of relief. If not for anything, they have a 2-goal lead. It is Jaguar 3, UD Stars 1. And we are back again. Another shot at goal. Another opportunity to maybe take things off the hands of UD Stars, or maybe to turn things around. Remember that in football, a minute is enough to have dramas. Throwing to Jaguar. There's a Daniel to restart. How about Kelvin? They're going forward. Kichime, Success. Well, straight into the hands of Ebube. Success becomes or has been a threat. And Kichinime has been doing a lot of work to aid out. Matthew Sunday gets that one. Matthew Sunday to Arachinedu. Arachinedu. Where is out for a throw? He wanted to go forward but couldn't. Kick to UD Stars. Oosh, that was quite dangerous there from Arachinedu. Free kick.
Dimba, be ready.
Ooh. He clears. Kishinime. Beautifully done there by Emenike Favor. Nice show of skills. Sunday. Looking for Emenike, couldn't get to him, but even for Michael and other players are there trying to mount pressure. Sunday. Eze Patrick. Beautifully done there. Chinedu. Eze Patrick. Chinedu clears.
Nice start now. Guys.
Kitchen me Peter.
Sorry, left you.
Libem Jude ensuring that that player doesn't have any field day.
Sonny, watch your back.
It is Stars coming forward. In Jaguars' own half, opportunity to shoot. Of course, Ugu Martins hasn't done that. He's been forced into retreat. Okay, Chuku success. Well, the boys are for a throw. Yeah.
Sonny, watch. Go for ground if you don't tire now. 4.
Emenike Favor trying to wriggle his way through his dispossessed. How about Kelvin? Well, has success running in, couldn't get the first pass to him. Has another opportunity, he's dispossessed.
Go for ground.
Of course, a player is down there.
Hold it down. Battery low.
A player is down on the turf. And that is Matthew Sunday, who looks to have gassed out. He looks very tired. Joshua Marcus. Beautifully done there by Joshua Marcus. It's a throw-in. Beautifully done there by Chinedu. It's a battle of heads. Emenike Favor. How about Kelvin?
Sonny, try finish. No, you know that I'm injured.
Down there, Matthew Sunday will be helped off the pitch. There seems to be some sort of a movement at the technical area. Looks like it's a substitution. Will that be done now? Of course it is effected. JC number 17, Ijon Hagoswe, the one they call BTC, will be coming in for Matthew Sunday. As far as the Jaguar team is concerned, of course, they are leading by 3-1, 79 minutes of action. Make that 80 as it stands. 10 more minutes to redemption. 10 more minutes to automatic qualification. Joshua Marcus, Eze Patrick. A defensive partnership that have proved exceptionally beautiful. And he outrunns him. Kichime Peter takes it long. Oh my, that is agonizingly wide, and he can't believe it. He can't believe it. Kichinime has been very, very instrumental in virtually all the goals that Jaguar have gotten in this game. And it will be nice for him to actually get a goal on his own. Maybe That might come, maybe not. However the case may be, he will be happier that his team won as far as this game is concerned. Ijonha Godwill, the finesse of a defender. Ijonha tries to wriggle his way through. Boys to Joshua Marcus. Oh, ball not entirely out of danger. Beautifully done there by Arachinedu. Through from Chinecherem, who has been told to go back. I beg your pardon, Tochku. Beautifully done there. Well, the Stars are being forced into retreat as it stands. Couldn't get to success. Brilliant idea by Eminike Favor. Beautifully dispossessed Kichinime Peter. Kichinime Peter coming forward, taking his time. He sees Favor. Favor clears. Another opportunity. What will they do? Ijonha Godwill sees Favor. You ask yourself to who was he trying to pass in particular? About Kelvin has the ball, brings it back, tries to keep it in play. Abba Kelvin. Oh, the scientific art of the beautiful game manufactured in Omaya is beaten in Abakaliki Ebonyi State by Jaguar Football Club. Joshua Marcus finally has got the referee blowing for him. And the referee is calling him. But taking long. Another opportunity. America could not get to that one. Nicely done there by Arachinedu. He loves war. Dindaboski. Arachinedu. The fulcrum as far as this Jaguar team is concerned. Knows how to glue the midfield and the defense. He's a player that you can always count right from his time playing for Jaguar in the MPFL Youth League. He's a goal kick in favor of Jaguar. 83 minutes on the clock. 7 more minutes to go. 7 more minutes to redemption for Jaguar. 7 more minutes to salvation, to joy and happiness. This is the time they will be shouting Hosanna, Hosanna, because whatever it is the mission was, which was to pick the sole ticket as far as this group is concerned, they are 7 minutes from achieving that. It's out for a throw right now for Jaguar. Most times you ask yourself whether there are 13 playing on the pitch because they are virtually everywhere. Jaguar. Ekunife Michael does that to destabilize that ball. Ijonha Godwill. Is it Patrick? Takes it out. Throwing. The referee beckons to the medical. Player seems to have aggravated his knee. And truth be told, Daisy Patrick has been doing a yeoman's job in the defense together with his partnership with Joshua Marcus. They've been doing a very beautiful work right there in the central half of defense, having the likes of Abba Kelvin and of course Elubem Jude flanking them. He's still being had his leg massaged. Well, two players will be coming in. John Emmanuel and of course Julius Innocent might be coming in to take action. Well, we wait to see who will be taking off. Abba Kelvin has been taken off. Well, Adrian Hagoswe seems to also be leaving.
Follow there, they go now. No, be go, they go. No, be changing. I mean, follow there, they go now. Make the other person come inside. Maybe follow there, they go. Bye bye.
Julius Innocent.
Bye bye. Bye bye. No rest.
Whoa, that hits the crossbar.
Is it commercial here? Outside. One. Commercial. Commercial, outside.
There no commercial. Now ain't doing that camera. Come on from that side. Hey!
Well, we are back, and there seems to be some sort of confusion as regards. Well, the referee has shown a yellow card to Anudi Stars coaching crew. Beautifully done there. Emenike Favor has the ball. Julius Innocent goes forward. John Emmanuel is dispossessed of the ball. Chinedu. He's got the referee blowing in his favor. Chinedu is down. Emenike Favor. Well done.
Breaking leg.
It's a contest as far as the last 1 minute is concerned. We are in the 90th minute of this encounter. We're waiting to see what or how many minutes the AR1 will bring up. Straight into the hands of Ebube. Remember, Jaguar still leading by 3-1. Joshua Marcus is straight into the hands of Eze Daniel. Eze gives it to Ekwunife Michael, who feints with his body. He's got John Emmanuel. He's got the post. He's got Julius Innocent. He's brought down. Ekwunife Michael. Sees John Emmanuel. And of course, Kichinime Peter still dashing down. Ekwunife Michael decides to bring it low. Julius Innocent. Just, oh my goodness, that is beautifully done to wriggle his way off that danger. Kichinime Peter. In our local parlance, we say solo 2 years. That was brought down by Arachinedu. Nice cross by Julius Innocent, but to no one in particular. Of course, there will be 3 minutes of additional time. And of course, the fans right here in the stands are happy and excited with the game of the Prowling Cats Jaguar Football Club so far.
They touch on me for, come on.
Finally, a player has been brought in for AC Patrick. 2 more minutes to the end of this one. With the Stars trying to see if they can be able to maybe spring up some magic. Is it possible with how resolute this Jaguar defense has been? Chance. Kichinime has Emmanuel. Emenike Favor. Julius Innocent. Julius Innocent. The boy is out for a throw in. Julius, the diminutive player. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now a result and not a scoreline. It is Jaguar 3, Udi Stars 1, and with that, Jaguar have qualified to the NNL, of course, a Super 4 tournament, one that will be crucial, one that will be important, right here at the Pangele Oruta Stadium in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. It is Jaguar defeating Udi Stars. Maximum points from 5 matches. One that is important, one that is exceptionally done by the White Cats. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jaguar Football Club. Of course, this is your commentator signing out. I am the sports pastor. They call me El Chi Joe. Bye bye for now.